Hello, everybody. Wednesday, and I have a friend over there.
Me.
Welcome.
It's me, Rebecca. Create with Becca.
Yeah, we managed to do it like this week with the coloring thing that we are going to try out today too.
Yes.
Uh, it is fun though, but I managed to look into the page that I am going to use today because I'm working on the back sides of whatever I've done before. This will be tricky
Oh, yeah.
because this is the tail of Fluffy, which I made. It was a couple of weeks. So yeah, so we will
One of
see what I
the
will
one that
come
I
up with.
think is the worst one I hate that I don't know what I was doing. Hi, Danny. But
Hello, welcome. Yeah, so yeah, we will see. So
hopefully that
we
color gets chosen.
yeah.
And I'm trying to.
Hello, Candy. Welcome.
Hi,
Be on.
Danny. Okay, you're on PT. Yes.
Oh yes, of course. Um,
I don't
yeah, we
know.
will see. We have used another color
Yes, I just found it. I'm
choosing
trying to
type
figure
of
out how to
app.
use it, but I remember now. So
Yeah.
I push that
So
little button.
5 colors and one prompt. That is what we use to create.
Yes, let me put this down here and let me go ahead and I'm going to press it. Ooh, well, that's
Oh,
we got blue, we got brown. These are interesting. They're blue, brown, and this is like a cranberry, and then
hello,
an
Beth.
orange
Welcome.
and a green.
Oh, those. Yep, those look very interesting to me,
Yes, these look
actually.
really great, except what's going to happen is we'll get a prompt like blueberries or something or something. A
Um,
prompt like with those colors, something that doesn't work at all. It's not.
oh yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, so yes, with the prompt,
So let me
what do
send
you,
that to
yeah,
you and let me
send
pull it up
them,
to
send
me.
them.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
gallery. Hi, Beth. Are you
Yeah,
going to stream with me this evening? All right. No. Edit. No. Come on now.
those colors could be kind of interesting depending on the prompt. So
Yeah.
what number do you say?
Okay. What number do I see? I see 124. Do we go up that high?
Oh, those, yes.
Okay, because I
Those,
looked up at Danny and the timestamp is 12:41, so I seen 124. That's how you said, what number do I see? That was the number I seen.
okay. That could be
Oh no.
a little bit of
Oh no.
a strange one, maybe,
Oh
but
no.
the
Oh
the
no.
prompt is neighbor.
Neighbor?
Yes.
Oh. That's with these colors. Oh, we got sky, we got grass, we got I'm good. I got this.
Uh-huh. Um,
You can
and
be
me
wonky with me.
thinking to no,
Yay, Beth is gonna be wonky with me.
no. Oh, yes. These colors though, they are pretty clear.
Yeah, they're like real, they're not gonna be
Um,
hard ones to match, I don't think.
no,
At all.
definitely not.
Thank goodness. We've had enough.
Yeah.
We've had some really good like they've been hard.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, they have. Absolutely,
Nice
they
to
have.
kind of get a little bit of change here where it's like, oh, okay, we can do that.
Hmm. Mm, let's think. I was about to say that I will definitely use this somehow, and I will. Uh, let's see. I need to look into the colors, and I will actually put these ones away and have the only one that I need here.
Doug is like, there's so much room for him to come in here. He like he it used to be if I had to move around, he would just get up and leave the room. Now that I have the room kind of separated, he goes into like the other room, like the other side.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, I'll come over here and he can get under the desk, kind of jump. Now there's all kind of room for you. And the cats can come in here. It's so nice not being all, jumbled up.
Hello, Barry. Welcome, welcome. Let's think. Do I go with the brown first just because it's the easiest way to go? Let's see. I don't know if this is the one though, but we will go with that.
I'm just gathering up items to make my neighbor.
I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of black here, and yes, it will probably, I don't know if you all can hear that, but this is empty and it feels really nice. Just this tiniest bit of black. I love it. Hi, pretty girl. Oh, orange. That's a dark orange, though. Probably like that, and then of course reaching.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Really nice. There we go.
Let's see. This is a little bit darker.
I'm here. I'm just pulling out items. I came up with an idea. Now I have to dig.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with everything being in different places now.
Yeah, of course. We're not really being used to it though. Let's see. Hello, Time Lord.
Hey, Time Lord. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Good to see ya. Hey, Jenren. Hi, Barry. I came in to see you, Barry, for a little bit. A bit. Okay.
You got the Moomin. Those are actually from Finland.
Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. Time Lord. I finally watched Gladiator 2. I tried to watch it one time but this time I sat down. Shannon wanted to watch it. I watched it, and it wasn't as bad as it wasn't as good as the first one, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Watched it. Yeah. Okay.
Jen, are you like hidden away somewhere there, or is it Beth? What are you implying? They are very, very popular in Sweden, though. They are. And the moment I read it, I automatically have the intro song to the children, because there are like a children's show with the Moomins. So I automatically had that in mind. So they are from Finland. I would say Tove Jansson, which is the author of Moomin, and all those, like the characters are like the Swedish version of Astrid Lindgren with Pippi Longstocking and with her children's book characters. Oh, it's definitely Beatrix Potter's. Yeah. Yes. And I love Beatrix Potter's. But yeah, those cute little animals. So, orange. The thing is, I know exactly what I want to do, but in having that with the colors, though, that's a bit of a thing. Mm,
How can this blue not be the right blue? I have like 30 different blues in here.
well, but that I would say is quite an easy blue.
You would think so.
But yeah, to be totally honest, I'm not 100% sure though. But let's see that.
Neon blue? Nope, that's not gonna.
No, that's a no. Um,
Is it between a turquoise between these two? Almost is telling me it's turquoise, but I think it's more this maybe lighter, maybe with some white or let's see.
Stay here. It needs to be not as red as this
How would I
one.
make that more purple?
Tiny more bit of black. Is that true? Or that is at least what I feel. Or maybe gray.
Or I lost in the cleaning up. I lost my color wheel.
What?
I know. How am I
The
going
most
to
important thing for this.
Now I'm going to have to guess.
Yeah, but you will do it. You will be able to do it. Let's see if I can squeeze out just a tiny. I just need a tiny bit of black. Yep.
Orange. No. It's almost a reddy orange, isn't it? Like it has red in it.
Yes.
Orange? Yeah, okay.
Cadmium version of an orange, I would say. So orange and brown. And then the blue. Oh, let's see. I do need to have. Why did I go?
What did you add to your orange to make it that darker color?
Red and a darker orange.
Okay. It's okay, Jug. It's all right.
Let's see if I will just do it like this for a little bit. And then let's see. As far as I know, she made almost all of the illustrations. But then when she got older, she got help from others. But she also used a lot of the original ones. Let's see if I like this. This will kind of be a thing. And let's see. That sounds interesting. I don't.
My mixing over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing ASMR on accident.
Yep. Let's see. I'm just going like this because I don't want to add. I want to add, but I do also want to add a lot of water. Which in a way is maybe cheating, but it is the actual color, just a lot of water added.
Okay.
Hello, Mike. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Scottish Mike. I better gesso this, or else I'm going to have that brown come through. That tan. Change my colors up, and we don't want that.
No, definitely not.
I'm out of gesso. I'm going to have to mix up some more.
Oh, have you made it yourself?
Yeah, well, I bought some gesso that's really runny, and so I just add what do I add to it? Marble dust.
Oh, okay.
I have my
That's a nice way of
coffee
using that up.
and my brushes right next to each other. I do not think that's smart.
I would, I have the same. So, but yeah, I definitely know the feeling of kind of accidentally just put it in. Yeah, totally,
Then you all
totally
of a
wrong.
sudden, then you can coffee dye stuff.
Which has happened. I realized that I had to do that.
Time to take a break and coffee dye.
Let's see with this.
Beth, you should see my desk, girl.
I am impressed, Beth. I really am.
I mean, I got a lot to go because, I got a lot of stuff still not even in this room that I need to bring back in here, which it's like, do I just say throw it away? I don't even want to look at it, just throw it away because it's fine. No, I can't do that because there's all kinds of other stuff. If that makes sense. There's like things I can't just throw away because, well, I could, I guess. I just have to buy it again. But, like good scissors and things like that I need to make sure comes back in here. But there's so much stuff that I probably could just
like
throw
you
away.
want to change it out?
I don't have the finances to like buy all new stuff. I wish I could. Look, Beth.
I find it easier for this because I'm left-handed.
You can like see my whole desk.
That is so neat, though. And of course, a little fur ball in there.
Can you believe she go through our diorama?
No. Like how big was that window for those of you who don't know?
Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, it is, yeah, they couldn't even like get inside the house itself now.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, it wasn't as big as 3x3, was it? It was smaller, or
the window. Yeah, the windows. I have it over there, but yeah, the windows were probably like, this size.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fit through it. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. But they're so big. And that was, about a year ago, probably, if it was because they were born in April.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Timelo wants me to tell you that his friend wasn't impressed with the Gladiator 2 either. Or
oh yeah, tell Becca. Yeah, okay, I see it. I'm still usually my TV is over to my left, and I told my son I don't want to have a crook in my neck no more. So can we center it and see how much room I have on my table, because this is a pretty wide table, and because I think this is 36 inches, that's how wide it is. So it's a nice wide table.
Yeah.
So we put it we put it in the center, so I keep forgetting, and I keep kind of turning my head because I mean, for years, even in my other
Oh,
rooms,
yes, of course.
you know, in my other rooms, I always had it over to my left and stuff. So I think I have I think this is like the right color blue.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with that. Hi, Tink. Please don't step in the paint. This is paint, honey. You had blue paw last week. That should be your name, Blue Paw. Go find. Nope, that's now white. Oh, now you're on the white. Yeah, that's wet. Oh, I guess you were lucky on that one. I have this little box I'm gonna put over it so she can't step in it. Okay.
Oh, let's see.
You're so helpful.
I do want to have.
Look at how you're incorporating that. So smart.
At least I'm trying. I'm trying my best and kind of thinking outside of the box.
Not Mrs. G.
And illustrating children's book. I saw that, Time Lord. Yeah, I know. Me and my colleague at work has actually talked about that.
Nope. Yeah. That's still cool.
We'll continue this in another way on this page, but I will just have to turn the page around first. And then let's see, do I want to have, yes, I will do it freehand because why not? And neighbors. I don't know how, do you have neighbors close by, or are they, like
me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, well, I used to not have them real close until the neighbor decided to.
Oh, yes, he built. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so now, it's really close. Like he started up his lawnmower at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh no!
He did it to me He did it to me last Friday too.
No, and a Friday.
Yeah, and it's like his lawnmower is real loud because it's like an industrial size. So because that's what they do. They do lawn care.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, let's. I feel like let's not go there because
I'm not the happiest camper with them, but I think this is the color. I don't know. I mean, my other neighbors are far enough away that I really don't hear them or anything like that. But yeah, these guys decided to put their house. I don't know why. Right next to us, because the rules are that your house can't be 10 feet. It has to be at least 10 feet away from the property line. So that's where we are, because this property used to own that property. So so it wasn't really thought of, but then the guy decided to make some money and sell it. So he sold an acre of that land, and now this is right on top of the property line. And I think all they did was go 10 foot in and put their house. And we're only like 20. I feel like I'm in a neighborhood. I'm out in the country in a neighborhood. I don't know why, but that's where he put it. Could have put it right next to the other neighbor. Go to that side.
Oh, no. Of course. No. Why would
right
they?
Here. Yeah. Can you tell how happy I am? Can you tell how happy I am about that?
But that is the thing with neighbors.
Yes,
I
yeah.
think I have told you about mine earlier, like, or before, like, because the time when we moved into this house, the first thing they said, not even hello or anything like welcome or something like that, it was, oh, okay. So finally, we have a couple that can take care of the garden,
Oh
and
yeah, I
and
remember.
and we were like, "Oh, you have no idea." So yeah.
Did you prove them wrong, Mrs. Gigi?
Now I kind of have, yes, but yeah, it took some years, so yeah.
Yeah.
But then they are also like literally, and I am not kidding. The husband in the house, he goes around with this type of scissors, doing the lining for the grass. Like,
What?
seriously, he goes like this.
What the heck?
It is crazy.
I would be like,
Like,
dude, I'd be like, dude, go get a life.
no, he is, during the summer months and things when,
He must be bored. Is he an older man?
oh yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah. See,
the,
the older guy across the street now, I think he's starting to be sick or something, or his wife. I think his wife might have dementia. But when we moved in here, man, he cut that grass probably 3 times a week. And there was no grass to be cut. We'd be like, "What are you cutting over there? You're making us feel like we have to go out and cut our grass," you know? But
mhm.
there was nothing there. We don't know what the heck he was cutting. Oh, I was trying to be so careful not to move that, and I sure the heck just moved it. Yeah. Oh.
For me, this will be all different kinds of boundaries, I would say. The garden looks fine. It does. But let's say it has not in the past. Are you going for it with the house and everything?
It's a neighbor. My brain doesn't, I mean, I can think outside the house, but not often. My brain doesn't often go outside the,
Outside of the box?
yes, my box stays close. And why did I do this like this? I should, oh well.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
Don't ask me. I I was thinking neighbor and I needed to have a red line because but that is also because of the neighbors that I have here.
That's what your brain goes to. Red line, stop, stop.
And yes, this red line that I have,
I
for
thought you
those
were
that
saying red wine. Red,
red
red
what,
wine.
yeah, that could be a thing though. But these red lines,
Mm-hmm.
for those that don't know, um, that is actually the oh, what do you say? Like, seriously, I lost the English word for it, and I usually talk a lot of English nowadays. The stations for the tube in our capital
Oh,
city.
oh, okay, like bus stops or
Yeah, but
or
the whatever map system.
yeah, yeah,
Stuff
yeah,
like that. Oh,
mass transportation or whatever. Yeah, yeah, right?
yeah.
For you to take the yeah, the train or the tram or whatever
Yep.
they call it. Okay. So now I know how to get off, I'll come and I'll take the train that and I'll get off the tube as you just said and at whatever dot you want me to get off at.
Mhm.
That one right there.
UB40. Who said what?
That's the song I was singing.
Oh yeah. Um,
Red,
Cutting
red.
grass 3 times a week is normal, Danny says.
What do you say? Cutting. Oh, get out of here. You can come cut my grass. Well, here in Texas, we don't cut it. In Pennsylvania, yeah, that's normal. Which I guess you guys are kind of on that same latitude line.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or is that longitude? Whichever. But yeah, because but
Uh,
down here, especially this time of year, well, we've had so much rain. Usually by June, you're done cutting your grass until maybe October. Maybe swipe it here and there because you'll get like these little flyaway little wispy things you have to
oh
cut
yes,
down.
of course, yeah.
But usually we're done. But we've had so much rain this year that
Yeah. And what
we
is that? Like
had to cut
we
our grass. Yeah. I don't
hmm
know. Probably, I'm gonna say it's the government making it rain.
hmm
'Cause that's the conspiracy. Oh, how about first thing this morning? I was up early. I was up with Shannon at 4:30, and then I stayed awake until like 9, and then I
hmm
decided to fall back to sleep for an hour. I set my alarm and got back up after that. But first thing this morning, I catch it was either a short or a reel, one or the other, either YouTube or Facebook. I
Yeah,
caught
yeah.
this guy talking about quantum physics.
Oh,
What?
but that is
I don't need
interesting,
that
though.
stuff at
In
4:30
the morning.
So then I was off to the races and
hmm
was watching all kind and reading up on the what is it called, double line theory. Yeah, uh, about light being particles or waves.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so then I was, so yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning, here I am, like trying to figure out why the world turns on an axis. I mean, I just was like, what are you doing? Physics, you don't get it, so we're all just little beings in a video game is pretty much what it comes down to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, so then when my brain hurt, that's when I decided to go back to bed.
Oh, in that early in the morning.
I
Oh yeah.
know, yeah, I don't need
But
to
that
be.
is also, I would say that is, to me, it's not strange that you did it that early in the morning because you are kind of somewhere in between sleep
Yeah.
and awakeness,
Yeah,
or yeah,
my
like
normal self would not have decided to watch something of
no,
physics.
yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy talk.
hmm
But I did. Yay.
Did you learn anything from it,
No,
or have
I
you?
didn't learn nothing. Didn't learn it in school 40 something years ago, and I learned that I learned that we're living in a video game, and that we're probably just all little video game people, that somebody, maybe it's God playing video games up in heaven, and he's controlling us all with these remote controls. I learned that when you turn your head and you're looking forward, probably behind you there's nothing going on because you're not seeing it. So it's like a video game. And so if I was to turn around, though, it would come back and you'd see it. And that's sometimes why you see those blurps. Sometimes you feel like you're in a blurp. That's because you turned around to, you're probably having you're probably feeling that catch up. You're getting, the particles catching up so that you see it.
Huh.
There you go.
So that is something you learned.
Yeah, and that when you feel, and also Becca's going into them exactly that. That's
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
is what it
saying. Yes,
is.
exactly.
Thank you, Danny. Yes.
It's exactly what's going on in this world. Not just me, y'all. Y'all are going there with me. You're all coming to the matrix with me.
Yeah.
For realsies.
Yeah, that is, yeah, but the movies were great ones though. The Matrix movies. Yeah, the Matrix movies. But yes, physics, to me, that is kind of interesting, but it also, yeah, it is kind of like a never-ending type
Yeah, physics
thing.
makes you think when, especially when the teachers of physics, the smart ones out there, are saying, yeah, there's really no answer why it's like this. Wait, you're supposed, but yeah. I
You
mean,
know what it is? The funny thing that you say, because I remember my oldest son, he when he was in second grade, third grade, he felt like, yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing in school. And then by sixth grade, he studied on a university level.
mm-hmm.
So it is like, why? To me, some of those, like physics, chemistry, like all those types of things are like, what did you say? Okay, let's just go with that.
Yep.
To be
I mean,
it's
some, I
yeah.
just feel like some of it, it's just so made up. And it is, according, especially watching this today, it's like, well, yeah, in 18 something, they figured this out, but there's no scientific to explain it. And so then you go back to, okay, to the people that are all scientific and don't have any faith or don't believe in any, they're, um, uh,
Atheists.
yeah, and, well, not atheists, I think, believe in something that but yeah, yeah, something like that. So it's like, okay, so, but you have to understand there's science out there that's not understandable either. So where do you stand? These people that don't believe, y'all better pick a side, because I'm telling you, God's up there with a remote control that looks like a in between a Nintendo controller and a PlayStation controller.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, y'all don't know which of these are the better one, because I'm not going to let you
Mm-hmm.
humans know, because this is my game.
Yep. And yes, I kind of understand Becca, Time Lord. But I am a little bit crazy though, so.
That's right. She does think outside the box.
Hmm.
I'm going to turn this on.
That is like the norm for me, thinking outside of the box. And this is of course not dry yet, but do I care? No, usually not, so I will just go a little bit around it to solve the problem. Why do I feel that I need to add some more green things here? Let's see.
It's not matching. Not on the air. There we go.
My youngest son, he has his summer break now, but he came home today and had his school bag, just placed it in the entrance and just walked away. And it was just like, yeah, I don't need you till end of August.
Enough is enough this year.
Yeah.
I'm done.
It is hot and humid. I don't know what's going on with the weather. It is our midsummer celebration soon here.
Oh, my
Ne-
favorite.
yeah,
That's
it's
when
next
that has
week.
to be when I come to visit. If I come to visit, I want to come during this time of year. Note to self.
Mm-hmm.
So I have
Yeah.
2 years to plan that.
Yep.
I
Oh,
can't.
are you going to Laura's?
No, no,
Oh, you're not.
no. I wish I could have. But I just, Shannon's 50th birthday is this year, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
planning a pretty big, well, not big, but we're taking like a week to go drive around, and that's going to take, that's our funds for this year.
Oh,
So
yes, of course. Yeah, with
if I
everything
was in
else.
Pennsylvania, like if I was there visiting family like I used to be, I wish this
Uh-huh.
was 10 years ago. Well, not 10 years ago, but like 6 years ago would have been perfect. I would have definitely taken a drive over and got to see everybody. Candy's going, unless something has happened, but Candy's supposed to go.
Oh.
And I know Janet Nash is there.
Yeah, she is there already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or
I'm jealous. I
around.
wish I could have made it this year. It's something I kind of could have, I guess, gone to if I knew. But again, with Shannon's birthday, we wanted to, do something for her birthday. So
Yeah.
especially since I'm in Pennsylvania. So,
Oh, yeah, that's true. Mhm.
and I don't know if I'm going to go up there just yet. Graham seems to be holding tight. So
So you're going later on this summer, or?
I don't know if I'm even going. No, I'm having that surgery that we talked about last
Oh,
week.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be having that July or August. We haven't picked a date just yet. I have to go and see the gastrologist. I guess that's who I'm going to see. I see him next Monday. So that will be, so I can decide on that part of it. And then, so, yeah, if I don't go before, which it doesn't look like I'm going to, it won't be this year because they said it takes about 6 months or something like that for it to heal completely.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what it
Yeah.
is. Or 6 weeks. I don't, maybe
Yeah,
it's
that's a big difference. Yeah, but
maybe it's 6 weeks because I think 6 weeks they go in and they take out the
yeah.
temporary tube or something like that.
I would say, yeah, just thinking about your age and everything, not really
Yeah,
going
right.
there, but yeah, but I'm just thinking like 6 weeks. I would say the double. To be
Yeah.
totally honest,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
Well,
because
I'm supposed to be in the hospital. It will be like at least a week. He said I'll be in there for at least 5
yeah,
days. So,
before you kind of get to back to the
right.
closest to the normal, that something like that. So yeah. With my hand surgery, they said 12 weeks.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
of
right.
course, it was healed and everything in 12 weeks. I could use the hand normally, but 100% total back to normal, it took a year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I expect this to be kind of something because they said it's pretty. And if I get both done, I can imagine it's probably going to be pretty rough on me. So we'll see. We'll see how that, goes. But I'd rather now than in 5 years, need something, need to have it done and my body can't recover from it.
oh,
Now.
yeah, true. Yeah, that's important. And I'm trying, yeah. Let's see what Miss Gigi like as a what no, you have to explain, Time Lord. I have no clue what you mean by that,
Like
or
as a
like the
student,
like
maybe
as a
when you were a student, maybe as a child, what were you like? Were you maybe did you get good
oh
grades?
oh yeah. mm, yeah, I was very focused on school. Let's just say that.
You weren't, or you were?
Yeah, I
You
was
was.
very
Yeah, I can
very
imagine that.
focused.
You were a smarty pants, huh?
Mm,
He doesn't
yeah,
want to say
yes, I
it,
was.
but she, yes, she was. I could have guessed that.
Mhm.
I was 100% opposite. That's why we work so well together.
Yeah, I would say that is actually, yeah, one of those. Yeah, but as now I do work and study at the same time too. I like studying. I like learning about new things. That is what it is.
That's good. I think as an adult, if I wanted to go back to school, I would do so much better now than I would as
Oh,
a younger
yeah,
adult.
it could be.
As a younger person, I had zero interest, so I think it would have been a waste of my money. I mean,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
I have a degree, I spent a nice chunk on that, but I'm talking like if I wanted to go back to a college, except so much of it to me, I agree with my son, it's not learning, especially here, for your first whole year is just repeat of what you should know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And it's like I just want to go and I want to learn about stuff. It's not like, you know, I can't
And then,
explain
of
it. You
course,
know, you know, it's kind of like I want to go and I want to learn, but I don't want to learn to the point where I have to worry about my correct spelling. So I have to do these, you know what I'm,
Yeah.
you know, I wish I feel like I could just take classes online for free if I knew that those were teaching me correctly, or learn from you guys. You know, you guys teach some, you know, teach me things, and I love to learn that way. And because for me to go to college and like have to do papers and stuff, I'm to the point where I'm not going to use it I want it for my own knowledge just because I like to learn about stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, for me to go and spend all that money just to go, because I don't want to go and learn 4 + 4 is 8, or, you
No,
know,
no,
their
no, no,
new way
definitely.
of trying to do it with, you know, show me your work, how you came up with 8. Well, I put 4 fingers out and four fingers out and I came up with 8, you know,
Yeah.
you know, I counted my
Yeah.
toes, you know.
Yeah, that is yeah, that's definitely a thing. Gigi is an A plus. I don't know about that, Danny, but yeah, maybe.
Gigi. Of course she is. She's A plus, my friend. You're A plus.
Crazy student in a good way, Becca. Yeah. Yeah, but I like learning about new things, and I like, you know, to be totally honest, I never left school because I'm still in there,
Yeah,
kind of, you know.
yeah, right.
So yeah, that might have been something.
I would go into quantum physics. No.
But that is, yeah, that's, you know, I've been all into history and religion and geography at one, like, yeah, all those. But yeah, that's interesting.
If I add black to red, am I going to get the color I want, or do I never add black? What color? How am I going to get to that blue?
I am adding black and brown and red.
Okay.
I don't know if it is the correct way though, but this is the red. A little bit more of a. I actually took two browns, one warm and one cold brown,
Okay.
and then a tiny, tiny bit of black and red, like primary red.
Okay, that's what I'm kind of starting off with here. I think I'm going to put this in here, which really did nothing. So let me. I need a dab. A little dab will do ya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like if I wanted to be a nurse or something like that, like I could do that kind of schooling because you're, you know,
Oh, nurse. Yeah.
you go and you have to, you know, you have to know all, but you have to know those kinds of things because it's used in the
In a
nursing.
way, yes and no, because yeah.
I suppose it matters what part of nursing you're going into. Like my sister, she needed to know like all of the terminology because she ended up in the long run working that side of it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, um, too much black.
Sometimes, though, you meet up with people in the healthcare system that do not really know what they are talking about.
Well,
Just saying.
yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's yeah. I have been through that quite a bit. Uh, it is free in Sweden, yes. In America, I would say no, but that
Yeah,
is
is used.
university.
Oh yeah, no. It's you're looking at a good $100,000 to go to college.
Here it
I
is
mean, it depends
free.
on what you're going for. Probably, I'm gonna guess college is probably, yeah, probably close to that. I'm thinking for 4 years. Yeah, I would say, if not more.
Mm-hmm. They also have here in Sweden, like if you have worked like for 15 or 20 years and then decide, you want to try something else out, you can go to university and study for that specific thing or whatever and try that out, and still have your workplace like with the employment and everything, like normal,
Mm-hmm.
and then go back to that if you didn't, if it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, or like if it wasn't your thing, or you can some, it could happen things along the way that
Yeah.
uh
You
yeah,
realize that quantum physics really doesn't make any sense.
yeah, kind of, so yeah, we have that, so you can try out something else, but yeah, so but aren't you, I'm thinking UK is in a way similar, though. In a way similar. The thing is, um, you can pay. There are certain courses that you can pay for, uh, but you can also have them for free. It depends on like how you apply for them. So,
It's nice
but
that they don't make you go and do what they want you to do. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have a choice. Well, you do have a choice
mm-hmm,
on, what you.
mm-hmm. Like for me, I work full time, but I still study. But I could go like work, let's say like 75% and then study the rest up to 100. So either you have that paid from your employer, or you can apply for a loan, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have an employer, you have it paid, is which is usually what people do, because then you don't have to like, do anything other than just study. You could rant about it, but you won't. It is totally different, in terms of the whole school system type thing. It is totally different in all three countries, like, or all, like in the UK and Sweden and US. That's definitely a thing. I feel I want to add another blue, but I cannot because that's not the color that we are using. So I will just try it out like this.
Alrighty.
Let's see. And here. Cute. So that is actually neighbors. Are they fighting about that red like
Yeah, they're like,
tree or
who
what?
who who owns that bush? These people want to keep it because it's like, oh, I love flower, and these people are like, I want to cut it down. So yeah, they're fighting about it because that's
Oh,
what neighbors do. They fight.
have you heard or have you ever seen? I don't know if they have that show. Um, and now thinking about it, yes, of course they do. Uh, Neighbors fighting. We have a TV show here,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually neighbors fighting, and they are meant to get along. So the actual TV show is about the two neighbors meeting up, discussing whatever the problem is,
Uh-huh.
and then kind of getting along, and yeah, depending on, of course.
I've
But
yeah, I've not seen it, but Sounds like it'd be funny.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like
It
it'd
is.
be relatable.
Oh yes, it could definitely
I mean, I'm not
sometimes.
fighting with them yet. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. We're gonna stay nice, be nice to each
Hmm.
other.
Hmm. It's an important thing to be friends with your neighbors.
Oh.
Not all of us are though.
It's so funny
Uh,
because when I lived in the city limits and lived in
uh-huh.
town and lived with my neighbors, I mean, my neighbors were right there. We all had these little yards and attached to each other. And in the 8 years I lived there, I had less stress from neighbors than I do all the way out here in the boonies.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I seriously, never, have never had any issues with when I lived in the city. But here, I think because out here, it's just like we're so used to having peace,
Hmm.
and they took our peace away. Like
True. Hmm.
Shannon she spends tons of times out on our back porch. And now it's like she can't even go out there and get any peace and quiet because they're either over there pound. Now it's slowed down because now they were like 2 weekends ago, they were pounding a lot, but they were getting a garage port, park, whatever, for their cars built. And it seems like that has slowed down. But this lawnmower thing, I want to be like, can you not load your lawnmowers up at night? Do you have to
Oh,
that's what I want to say to them. But I don't believe they speak English, my understanding. So I'm going to have to figure what words to use if I do go.
hmm.
But I also know
Yeah, but that
that
is a
not
tricky
speaking English
situation though.
might not be real either, because how does he run a business without speaking English? I mean, I guess he could just mainly, maybe he could just be, giving services to English or Spanish speaking people, which, that's possible, I guess.
Could be though.
I don't know. I don't know, but
You live in an apartment complex. The thing with, I have been thinking about it with apartments
yeah, I
because
lived in
you are
apartments too. I never had
you.
this kind of problem.
Yeah, the thing, but there is other problems with it though.
Well, yeah.
Um, you and I don't know, like I would imagine not even knowing who is actually living next to you.
Yeah.
Or is that a thing, like because you are most of the time totally closed in your own apartment? Maybe you meet the neighbors like in the morning or like afternoon or something or during the weekends, but to me it seems
I
like
think a lot of times, especially the ones I lived in, we we were pretty much we stayed to ourselves.
yeah.
And sometimes, we'd like you just said, we'd run into our neighbors here and there, but it wasn't um, every day, or not as much as you would think you would, that a lot of people think you do. A lot of people think, oh, neighbors. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have like that kind of issues with when I lived. I mean, once in a while we would hear our neighbors walk upstairs,
Oh yeah.
but it wasn't a constant. It wasn't, um, like an
Mm-hmm.
everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on the weekends, and if you got kids living above you. I know we were living in an apartment and we had our downstairs neighbor tell us, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, this was our first it was the first time Gatton lived in an apartment, so he didn't
Mm-hmm.
know, and I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking, and I was letting him run around being silly kid.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
so, I had to stop. But that was probably within the first month of us living there, and then after that we didn't do it anymore. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So me, I don't know. Um, this neighbor thingy. It's just a whole bunch of boundaries,
yeah.
and then he is like better not too close to people. That might be it though. I need my private space or something. The bushes could be one thing, a trail like or something, or even waters or Yeah, I just felt for me it's very important to have my space.
Yeah. That's
And
kind of what happened with us moving out here because we had a choice living in the city or out in and we wanted to have our space, have,
mm-hmm,
our little space. We weren't, and I didn't, I can't live too far out of town because of all of my doctor's visits. It already takes
mm-hmm.
me, an hour to get to them, but
Oh yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
like, and now it was taken away from us, and that kind of stinks. And
Mm-hmm.
I wish we would have thought that through when we went, because we did know when we bought this place that he had sold this land right next to us. But it did take 8 years for them to build something there. I think we've been here about 8 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
um, it might be just time for us to move on now.
Yeah, you have talked about moving, but I haven't heard anything recent like
We look every once in a while. We keep looking
uh-huh.
if something was to, but Shannon has to think
How about
about job.
mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about the job part of it, but she has
Mm-hmm.
to think about the job part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh, the thing that I have here is something that keeps popping up in my mind when thinking neighbors, boundaries. So yeah, it is a thing. It's
Yeah.
definitely a thing. I had one neighbor leave a letter at my door trying to get to know me.
I was not
Oh,
happy about that.
oh, you were not? Yeah. It is. Yeah, that is a tricky thing though. To me, it is almost like, why do you want to get to know me, or any specific reasons? you know.
Probably
Um,
seen you outside. Was it a girl or a boy? Maybe she was like, "Hey, I want to get to know you."
yeah, that could be, which is the positive thing though, I would say. You'll never know. Socializing is very nice, very, very fun.
I
But
miss it.
some,
Yeah.
oh, you do? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I got YouTube, but yeah, the socializing between working and that, it would have been that's what I miss it's important. It's important.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, it is definitely. And yes, I can understand why you felt a little bit creepy about the thing though, Time Lord. Yeah.
Probably it was probably some lady who was like, "Hey, he's a hottie.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Could
to
be.
talk to him." Missed out on an opportunity, Time Lord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is definitely. Oh.
She likes that. She's like, "Oh, this room, Mama. Thank you.
Oh.
Look at those little beans. Look at those little piggies."
So cute. Now you have inspired me to actually look into this mess of a thing.
Take your, what I'm doing the best and what's working is taking my time, not forcing myself. Because if I force myself, then I force myself. I start just to push stuff. So I've been just, taking an hour here or 20 minutes there.
You
I
know what it is?
oh
I have kind of collected things. Yes, I'm going to throw that away. I'm going to throw that away. I'm going to, yeah, and that pile is a lot.
and I stop letting myself do that. If I think it, I put it, I have that, like I've showed you those big black trash bags. I put it in that trash bag and I don't think about it again. Because if that stack of, I may want to keep this, that's my problem. I was keeping everything saying,
Yes, I
I
know.
may use this. I may want to use this. Oh, I got a good idea for this. I had things that I threw away that it was like, I saved from 5 years ago that it was like, I'm going to use this in a journal. If I have
Hmm.
not done it in 5 years, I'm not going to do it. So I got
I am so happy to hear that actually, because I remember like how hard it was for you to let go of things.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, there's still some things like I have a collection of black and white things that I want to make a black and white junk journal. And that I've been collecting for so long, but it's a bag full of stuff that I've kind of kept together. It's not like piece here, piece there, piece there, you know. And I
Oh
want to
yeah.
do like a 60s hippie journal that I've again kept everything together. But then there's these other things that's like, oh, I may do a doll journal and there's like something here and then something over in this box, you know, and it's just like
Mm-hmm.
I've been throwing that stuff away. It's like I'm, you know, so at least if I decide I don't want to do the black and white journal, I can maybe give it to somebody or sell it or something like that. Like I was collecting stuff for an Asian journal and I sold a lot of it on one of my sales and I found another huge pack of stuff. And it's like, I'm probably never going to do an Asian journal. So I've been collecting
Oh,
all that stuff together because I know if I, like I said, I sold half of the stuff already. I can now sell this other half again,
oh,
or
nice, right?
something, you know. And if I don't, then at least I can give it away in a package of stuff, you know,
Mm-hmm.
instead of throwing it away because I hate
Oh
to throw
yes.
stuff away if I can get it to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What are you writing? See, seems to remember they left their name there, so no, not much usage. Oh, no romantic thing then, Time Lord. And um, art projects already done. I don't know. I felt I needed to add a thing here on mine, so that is what I do. But mhm,
Are you timing us over there? Are you timing us,
maybe,
Danny?
maybe he is. I don't know.
Okay, so this was neighbor.
Yeah, I need to find a little piece of paper.
And oh geez, what number are we on? 16?
17, I think.
What?
We have, oh, yeah, 17. I'm amazed that we have actually, yeah,
17. That's crazy.
it is.
We're
Let's
doing, and
see.
we're not even, we're doing really good with doing, I mean, and we've even missed some weeks. I don't know if 17 weeks, that's pretty good, Miss Gigi.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, and gratitude last week, yes, it was 16. I'm amazed.
I am.
Let's see. I'm actually going with the brown. Actually going with the brown. And why?
The lady from Danny's part of the world, Germany. He's not timing nothing. I'd love to see Germany too, man. The history is just baffles my mind, all that interesting stuff.
Yeah, yes, there is a lot of history there for sure.
Yeah. What I would love to do is research and really find out, you know, about my family
Oh,
and
yes,
see
of
where my
course.
see if there's any ancestry there.
Oh, I would say there are. Time Lord, I keep my Swedish sweetheart. Let's see. Think she was.
You deserve an award. Who does? Me?
It was called Heidi. Yes, Heidi. I've been to Heididorf several times. Like, yeah, that's um.
Heideldorf?
Now Heidi, it's a girl
Oh,
living in the
Heidi. Yeah, I
up
do
in
know.
the mountain.
My aunt's best friend, her name was Heidi. Not that that means anything, but I uh yeah, I would like to know. I would like to see the Berlin Wall. I'd like to know, you know, just because of that history in Berlin, but I'd love to see the countryside. My friend went and seen some of the she did a like drive through and got
Mm-hmm.
and seen some of the castles and such.
Yeah,
She
it's
just
a
loved the
beautiful
countryside of
area.
Germany.
Yeah, it is. And of course, it is totally different in terms of comparing it to the US with
Yeah.
yeah, with the, yeah, I've actually been thinking, like, what did Gatton think about going to Europe? Like, because,
Remember, he just thought the coal
yeah,
sink was a toilet.
yeah, oh, yes.
Remember? That's it. Oh, my boy.
Oh, yes,
He
he
said
did.
Venice stunk. He said it was so stinky there from all the water and everything there. It was so stinky. Uh, uh, Greece. Where did they go? Rome. Was
Yeah,
was
bro.
it Rome that they went to? Was so or Italy. Rome is in
Italy is
Italy.
the Rome is in Italy, yes.
Okay, so in Rome, yeah, that's it. Rome, it was so packed because of it being so touristy. He hated that. He hated all the people around him like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, he said the Leaning Tower was kind of neat because you could see it from far away, where you didn't have
Oh,
to
yeah.
go close
Hmm.
to it. But yeah, so
Hmm.
yeah, but that's about it. He has zero interest in going back, is what he has said. We've been actually considering and looking at a cruise that will go around Europe. Let's me. Just
Like in the
actually yesterday
Mediterranean.
we were talking about it. Let me tell you, this is where we would go if we decide we might just do our regular old cheapo cruise,
Uh-huh, yeah.
but this came up, and so now it's like, well, and see, this is what was sent. Or we could go on a European cruise out of London. We'd go to Ireland, Scotland, etc., Brussels, Germany, Amsterdam. So that
Oh,
was sent. So now it's like, well, do we want to do our usual cheapo or do we want to save money?
when are you planning to do that? Because I would
There
consider.
is no plan yet. That just came up yesterday, and
Oh,
I don't
uh-huh.
know. The cheapo one would be, like we usually go. It's
Oh,
usually
yeah,
January,
yeah, yeah,
February
yeah.
because that's when it's cheap. But
But
uh,
I would consider like this time, springtime, because other times of the year, like especially like during winter time, that will be no, a no, because of the weather. Yeah,
oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's that they went in when they go June. I think they
June,
went to
yeah, June,
June, and
July,
it was
yeah,
so hot.
yes. Like
And
I
we're
would
from
say
Texas,
May.
so that was weird that they thought it was so hot.
Yeah, but it is another type of
And
weather
standing
with,
around with tons of people, I think
yeah,
that also has,
yep, yep.
yeah.
I would say going on those trips are not really comparable to the actual experience of, going. Like, yeah, if you would have visited me, for instance, like, or any other, like Janet, or, you know,
Yeah.
German ancestors in Germany. Yeah, but I can totally understand that it would be very fun for you to kind of look into to all your like ancestors and things.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
our name, I know the spelling of our name
Oh yeah.
changed.
Oh
So
yes, you've told me.
I'm sure that from what I'm looking at, that's like a big name. Like
Hmm.
it's a very normal everyday name, where here the way we were spelling it wasn't. There was just our family. That's it.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, literally
Yep.
that if anyone spells it our way, it's going to go back to probably my grandparents.
Hmm.
So, um, yeah. Um, I just don't know that side of the family, and I've just had no luck trying to get any information out of them. So,
Oh, that's a bummer though.
yeah,
Hmm.
to know,
Yeah.
to figure out how our name changed. If I wanted to deep dive, I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could figure out with like ancestry.com, but I guess
Hmm.
I would have to know because
Yeah, some
yeah,
sort of details around it though,
right.
because yeah, it would be easier in a way. Let's see. Yes, you find tons on
Yeah,
internet.
well,
That
that's
is,
actually how I found out that our name was probably spelt wrong. That's how I found out.
yeah, I would say it is. spelled in, you have changed it
There's
because
either there's either it's either an M or a CH, but I think the M and the N all go back to the CH.
yeah,
I think the CH was the original and then it got changed and then that M or that N got
yeah, yeah.
interpreted whichever way whoever was
I
writing
would
it.
say like Americanized maybe a bit, you
Yeah.
know.
Although
Um,
there's a lot of that CH names around, but maybe
mhm,
after the fact, after the
mhm.
coming over
Yeah.
here through the Isles Island and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, Time Lord, you are writing a story here, and we had a German ancestors had a lady moved to Germany and had a family. Then she moved back, and her family got badly treated because the Germans were. Oh, but from the World War One. Yeah, that was way back. Um, yeah, looking into your history, like your family history, that is a fun thing, though. Like, I would say for me, it has been a true thing since the pandemic, really,
Oh yeah, yeah.
with getting to know my biological part of my family,
Mm. Okay, yeah.
Mm. Because I realized like it is almost like it's now or never because you don't know what will happen,
Oh,
without
I've been,
during the
yeah, I've
pandemic.
been thinking so much, like, do I need to just make that contact with my dad and be like, listen, I want to sit down with you again. I haven't done it since I was 18. It's time, because you're not getting any younger. And he's
Yeah.
gonna die, he's gonna like my grandpap. I'm so glad I was there and had that last
Oh yeah.
conversation with him.
Yeah.
I was one of the last people to get to hang out with him before, um, which was really awesome.
Hmm.
And have a conversation with him, and then, because we left, they probably ate dinner, he went to bed.
Yeah.
So
Oh. Oh, Dortmund. Yeah, that's a nice place, Time Lord. It is. Yeah, there are definitely some beautiful places in Germany. Um, yeah.
yeah, my friend, her and her brother went there and they for their trip, they rented a convertible and
Oh,
they,
mm-hmm.
they just drove around for, they did it after she graduated. She and I both went to design school, and then was it right after that? I think it was soon. I think it was like a graduation to herself, like a gift, and she took
Oh,
her younger brother so that she wasn't doing it alone. And they went off and they did that. I was like,
mm-hmm.
you know what? I think she was already working for the airlines. I fib. So it must have just been
Oh, yeah.
somewhere around there because I think she got her flight pretty darn cheap because she worked for the airlines.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah, of course that helps with the cost because
oh, the whole, yeah, right. Because that's the biggest
that
cost. Even us talking about, doing the cruise isn't the costly. It's the airline, sitting
yeah.
home, getting that airline ticket.
Even though, yeah, part of it might not be, but with everything around, yeah, that's a big thing, though. So there we have it. I would say. I'm almost sure I will be leaving the Netherlands and go live in Sweden. Oh, are you? That is interesting. That is very interesting to me. This is my version of the neighbor. And yeah, I don't know. To me, it is.
It makes sense to me.
It,
I
it,
see what you I see.
it looks like I don't like neighbors at all because of all the boundaries and
I
things.
don't like neighbors at all, but look at mine. I got a
Of
dang tree.
course I
We're
do.
arguing over this tree.
Yeah, but it can also be very wonderful to have like neighbors in a community that you like. Yeah, that's yeah, totally different though. It is better to have a tiny community and
Yes,
like that than be kind of living in a city and not knowing anybody.
I agree.
Because
I
that
agree.
could also be a thing.
I agree.
Mhm.
Me, I mean, I lived in the city and I didn't have any friends or any, I'm now how old, and I wish
Yeah.
that I did, because now, now it's like, well, who makes friends at, in their 50s? I know people do, but I mean, it would have been nice to have friends throughout my 20s and stuff, but I just didn't. I stayed, I don't know. I can't
Mhm.
explain it.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I kind of understand. Auf Wiedersehen. Let's see the that sounds. Is that like on BBC or whatever, Time Lord? Or yeah, I think I need to look into that actually. Mm, like a good neighbor, stay over there. Yeah, stay over on your side of the boundary, and then everything will be okay. Yeah. As always, it has been very fun. Unfortunately, it's late for me, and oh, I need to get something in my stomach because, like I've told Becca, for those of you who don't know, we have graduation all through the week, it seems. And right before this stream, I was shopping, a bit of a thing for one of my daughters. So yeah, I need to eat, and then of course bed. So I don't know how to go about that though. But
It's not healthy, but sometimes that's what you have to do.
yep, ITV, ITV. Yeah, I have to look into that because that sounds interesting to me. So are you? Yeah, you are going live later on today
I
with
should be
Beth.
going live. Yeah, yeah. If as long, yeah, I should be going live tonight
Is it
on my
like
channel.
6 o'clock or something?
Probably 5. Well, normally it's 5:30. But
Uh-huh.
we've been trying to inch it up and go a little bit earlier. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I might try
Yeah.
at 5 tonight. Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
night I have found is extremely busy on YouTube. Extremely.
Oh yes, it is. It
I
is.
can't believe how many people are on Wednesday nights. It's like I didn't realize it, and then I went the one day and I was looking through during the time that I was on. I was like, well, no wonder we only get people dropping in here and there, because they're everywhere. They're going.
Oh yes.
There's so many places to go on Wednesday nights. But then
Yeah.
the repeat place seems to do decently on Wednesdays.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's but I mean, we do it just for fun, and the people that are there, that's the whole point. It's not necessarily to get 30 people in the viewing. It's to
No,
have a
and
good
we love
time.
you all, like in
Yeah,
chat. It's always fun to just chat with people.
right.
Have a wonderful evening, Time Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for being here, Barry, Beth, and Jen. I don't know if you are there in the background
Yeah, she
watching.
came
Thank
and
you
said
so
hi,
much.
but scooted
Yeah.
off, so it
Yeah.
happens. I know I do it, so I don't blame
Yeah, of
her.
course, of course. Like I usually do, saying hi and use the stream just like a podcast listening, so or just crafting along. That could be a thing too.
Yeah, yep. And yeah, sometimes you just don't want to get interrupted with trying to talk. That's a lot of times what, I'm either doodling and stuff, and I don't want to put my pen down, type something on my phone, put my phone down, pick my pen, so
Yeah,
usually
of course. Yeah, that's also a thing. Of course, yes. Thank you so much, Jenny, for being here. Who else did we see? Um, Yeah, there was a couple.
Barry, did you say Barry?
Barry, yes, thank you. And to all the replayers, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
And yes, I don't know, like now it is a total summer schedule type thing for me. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to go about it, but yes, we will continue this
Yep.
every
Either here or on my channel. It's supposed to be, if you all didn't realize, it is supposed to be on my channel, but we
yes.
have been, it's been over here because one thing or another has been happening for me on Tuesdays. So
The thing is, I would say once a week, either here
right.
with me on my channel, Mrs. Gigi, or over at Create with Becca.
At
Yeah,
the same time, either Tuesday or Wednesday.
yeah, you will see.
Oh, Candy, we didn't say bye to Candy. Candy's
Candy.
here.
Mhm. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and thank you so much for those of you who have been with us. And I'll see you next week. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.